Okay, welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Ami Funk. This is Ip Kai Fung.
Hello guys, how are you all doing today in Stream Monster Land? I hope you enjoyed the last few games we've casted. Hope they've been entertaining, at least. Hope you've had some information bombs as well. Hopefully that
Some
helped
informative information. All right, Ip Kai.
Some alliteration there as well. Very bad alliteration. I should really get a thesaurus.
It's so easy to not be the guy talking, you know? Like, when I watch SC2 streams, I'm always just ripping on these dudes for all of the sort of English mistakes that they make or things that they say over and over again. I mean, it's so easy to be the backseat driver against a caster, you know? But, yeah, we try to make it look easy up here, but English trip you up.
It's phenomenally difficult.
Oh, that's not cool, bro. You know I got a thing.
I know.
I got a thing against that fucking word. Okay, so we're about to go into the semifinals of this 2-on-2 Cup, and it's going to feature Siberian and Ciez. You got an MTW guy and an RTN guy teaming up. So that's a cross-clan team against an STC guy and then ATX. How do I pronounce this name? Ipkai. Okay, STC Urb1 is one of the players, and then the other player is ATX Smierc.
Smierc. I don't know, unfortunately. I mean, all I've got is just locations and player names when they fill in
the Polish team.
Just a Polish team, Team ActiveML. So they
I'm
must
not
be a
call
really
them
big
the Polish
fan.
team.
No,
Team
ActiveML.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I probably should have written that on the overlay. I put their actual names on the overlay, as you can see there. I put Urb1 and ATX Smiex.
Yeah. They registered
at Smiex.
They registered.
Sorry.
They registered their. Sorry. They registered their headquarters at Poland, so we can assume that they're Polish. And
STC is not a Polish clan, though, is it?
It's not. I think the leader is European. Like STC Creed or something.
They're probably all over the place. I don't know.
Yeah, they're like
we will learn.
Multinational.
Oh, look, Smierc is in the chat. Dude, you don't exist because you're in game right now. So you have to be quiet. Shh.
Yeah.
No spoilers. Please don't look at this replay. Look, see, that's a spoiler. I played bad. No spoilers. You have to be quiet. If you were Barton and it was the SNF finals, I would ban you.
If you were Barton, you just banned him anyway.
Oh! Where is that lovable Barton? We still got to meet under that huge Jesus statue. I'm so excited that he's got his portable. He's got it, but I don't know when's he gonna show it off. You know, we're gonna do a news post featuring Barton, and actually, here's a little sneak peek, guys. I'm planning to do a webcam. No, I did not misspeak. A webcam interview, Barton and Ami, on an upcoming Sunday. It might be next Sunday night if we can straighten it out. That would be the 20th, I think. Yeah, we're gonna do a post SNF webcam interview, Barton and I, when he's on his new Alienware. So that'll be exciting. Look forward to that. We should have more information on the Kotu.org portal coming up soon. All right, back to the task at hand. Ipkai, I've got the game 1 of the finals loaded up. Can you go to 6 seconds? I'm paused at 6 seconds.
Yeah, I'll do that now. Okay, 6.
All
okay,
right.
cool.
Let's go on in game and bring everybody with us. Here we are. I am going to follow whoever happens to be blue, Ciez. Let's see. I followed him last time. This time I'm going to follow Siberian. Just Siberian.
Just Siberian.
Siberian will be playing the Allies. And what am I'm looking at my hotkeys. Oh, yeah. Turn the music off. Okay, Ipkai, count us in. I'm ready. 6 seconds. Go.
Okay, so gonna unpause in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, unpause, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yep, gotcha.
Yeah,
all right.
got it.
We are in sync. Good luck. Have fun from Urb1. Smeeks. Can we call him Smeeks? Hey, Smeeks, you're allowed to dead. Polish. Oh, it means
Smierc.
dead in Polish language. Okay.
Smierc.
Smierc. No, it's Smierc. There's an R in there. Smierc.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can
so
do that. I can do Smierc.
Smierc, yes.
Meaning dead. That's cool. Thanks for letting us know that in the chat. I really make it. I try to make a point to pronounce people's names correctly and to know their names. So thank you for letting me know. Hopefully Smierc is correct. So we'll call you guys Urb and Smierc. Urb1 and Smierc.
Yes.
All right, this is the semifinals. The winner will go on to compete in the finals tomorrow night. This is the best of 3 on Samoski winner. Cool. We like this map. Here we can see the combat engineers crossing the ice.
And Siberian's doing the snipers, and Ciez is doing the Maxims. So they're doing the same build that they did earlier, which is Maxims and snipers. Many of them.
Well, look how far forward that tent is. That really reminds me of American barrack placement on like Angeville or Semwa in the original game. You try to put it as far forward as you can, so he could probably reinforce on the bridge. That's pretty cool. You know, Ipkai, when I first heard that all units would be called in, I really didn't like that design idea because I like the fact that, building position should matter. And, it still does. Like, it's still important where you reinforce. And it's still slightly risky to put a building that far forward because it could get, killed by an AT gun from across the bridge there. So, I like that there's still a bit of tactics involved.
There is. The only thing to be aware of is that the medic activation radius is quite small. So that far out you won't be able to get healed as well. So that's something to think about.
But he could put it maybe in between. That is really far out, isn't it?
Yeah,
you could put a medic tent in between and it would not cover either the base or the tent. So let's see. What am I saying? You just upgrade medics at the at the HQ. But yeah, it doesn't go that far out. So you'd have to kind of stay by the HQ to get healed.
There we are. Good move. Bait the Grens into the Maxim. Rule 101 of how to play like a baity person.
I'm thinking Co-1, Ipkai, I'm thinking triage center and so forth.
I know. It's difficult because you use the build a triage center and that'd be a nice V1 target. You put your howitzer right next to it.
You put it in between, right? Oh yeah, and that that thing heals AT guns, like the actual gun. That's something I learned really late. I couldn't believe it.
That was actually a bug, but I think they just left it in. It was because what was it now? It was something stupid. It wasn't actually healing the men. It was healing the gun.
It'll do both. It'll do both, which always seems
that was
really messed up.
It was fixed in the end with the healing the men, but they didn't take out the healing the gun part as well, which is a bit
so it
bizarre,
still does both in 2.602, which is funny.
Yeah. I know that game is the big plate of spaghetti of gaming code bugs.
That's another thing that's kind of missing from Co2 is these funny little exploits, right? Like you don't really hear of these really crazy exploits like you did. Like throughout Co1's existence, it was plagued by exploits. I mean, like being able to call in 2 sets of Panthers for the price of 1, being able to teleport through buildings, in the center of like Saint-Mère-du-Mont, all these crazy little weird exploits like stormtroopers running fast cloaked, right? The fire up on Brits never going away. If you fired them up to a captain or something like that, you could just always be fired up. There were so many tiny little exploits that plagued the game constantly. But Co2, I can't think of a single one, which is really great.
I think they do have the exploits that come up, but nice rifle nade on that sniper.
I missed it.
What happened?
Where?
The rifle nade just ate it on the fuel point on the south. So the 2 snipers. Sorry, the sniper team.
There they are. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, but she's kind of in a funny position there. Is that bad of me to show that? Okay. You don't get many opportunities.
No, but with the bugs and stuff, I think they fixed them faster. I think that's what's happened really, because before you'd have this exploit and it'd be, I think it usually
go for months.
Usually
or Marinez. Marinez would find them so quickly too. He found the Storm's cloaked running fast one. And then as staff members, it would always be a wrestle, do you publicize it in the hopes that they'll try to fix it, or do you try to keep it from everybody, which is fail. I mean, eventually the truth gets out, right? Always.
Yeah, I mean, I've had these debates before, and it's always, you know how I feel about it. I think, just let people play with it. The game might be more interesting if you let people use the exploits, but
you kind of have to let people play to win, no matter, whatever's in the game. But there were certain ones, like calling in artillery on tank traps or something that was always banned. And everybody
defensive doctrine.
Yeah,
Man,
remember
that
that
was retarded.
Sandbags, wire, anything.
Yeah, I know. I know. It was.
We're historians of Co, aren't we, Ipkai?
We are. And that game, I mean, for all the flaws of COH2, COH1 had a lot of bloody flaws as well, you know?
Yeah, of course.
I think that maybe people...
Oh, what a mortar shot! Damn, squad wipe. Don't know which one did it. This one. These double bear mortars are just wrecking havoc in the south.
Yeah, the German team are doing really well against the Soviet team, to be honest. You know, they've killed a sniper squad. So Sib is down one sniper, and
he
mortars
rebuilt.
are getting some good squads. Yeah, he rebuilt another sniper. So he's had 3 snipers in total.
Has Ciez got 3 MGs again, or has he just got 2? Yeah, he does have 3. 2 of them are capping up in the north, and that's what you don't want. You don't want your Maxims out by themselves having to cap, right? You want them like backing up snipers just killing dudes like crazy. So the fact that they're up there having to cap, we know that the Soviets aren't executing the gameplay that they'd prefer to execute.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they would prefer to do. Unfortunately, I think they may be a bit rumbled. Maybe they weren't expecting such resistance, maybe. I'm not 100% certain. Because, I mean, don't forget, I mean, Sib and Ciez, I don't know if they play that much together. So that's something to bear in mind, too.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that sniper got very close to getting killed by a mortar. I find when I'm playing with snipers that mortars can be my arch enemy. I think I lose snipers to mortars more than to any other unit.
Yeah, the snipers, the mortars are pretty dangerous. It used to be like that in COH1 as well. I'd have my sniper and be like, yeah, I've got like 50-odd kills, and then one random mortar shell lands on his head.
But you really develop an awareness for mortars, and you start to use intuition and just sort of use like what you know of where the mortar is and where it's targeting to. You have to actively stay away from wherever they might be firing, and you get the hang of it. You get better at it eventually. I expect that Siberian's quite good at it. But that's kind of a cool skill to develop, like your ability to micro snipers out of the way of mortars. That's a nice skill to develop. Good skill to have.
It is. And a 2-2-1 at the moment. It becomes a 2-2-2 when it gets the autocannon.
The 2-2.
Yeah, the 2-2-1 is out. I believe it's, if anybody watched Hello Hello, that's actually, what's his name? Lieutenant Gerber? Lieutenant Gerber's little tank, I believe that's it.
If anybody watches what?
Hello Hello, which was like, it was a British sitcom. It was based in France, set during the Resistance years.
Okay.
It was a comedy, basically. So that, I think that's what one of the SS guys from the Gestapo used to drive the car in.
Yeah, we all know who Goebbels is, that bastard. Minister of Propaganda, right? Not Goebbels.
Not Goebbels. No, he wasn't Goebbels. He's just called like Lieutenant Gruber or something.
Oh, okay.
He was like some
that was the
Gestapo
character
guy.
in the show. Right.
Yeah, character in the show. And he used to drive about in a 2-2-2. I say, look at my little tank, admire it, and all random stuff.
Yeah, it's a crazy little armored tank. If you Google it, you'll find that a lot of enthusiasts they'll take like a truck, like an Opel truck, a modern one, and they'll strip it completely, and then they'll like rebuild the armor, they'll weld plates, and actually make a model of a working 222 that they can like drive around in the streets. You see hilarious YouTube videos. Have you ever seen any of those?
No, but I've seen the Kettenkrad videos of guys like refurbishing Kettenkrads and like trying to do wheelies
tooting around in their backyards, tearing up their backyards with their little miniature tank. Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. But yeah, the Germans are doing really well in this game. They're pushing the Soviets quite a bit. 2-2-2's out. It's flanked this MG, but you got to watch out. You might get an 18-8. I think.
It's funny that he didn't upgrade it.
Yeah, there's not really much need, to be honest. It doesn't really improve the anti-infantry performance of the vehicle all that much compared to just having the regular machine gun that it comes with.
Sir sounds a lot more menacing.
It does, but it's mostly for light vehicles, kill M3s and things like that. So.
Yeah.
So
nice combined arms push. Finally, Ciez and Siberian have got their ducks in a row and are pushing together, and that's what they need to do. So they should be strong coming out from the land bridge outside of their base. Look at those snipers pop away. 2 Grens down. They have to retreat instantly before they lose the squad.
That's the danger with the sniper as well. The Soviet sniper, although some people complain it's a bit weak, it's not got as good camo, you can still take away a quarter of the squad's damage with one shot. So very, very useful and scary unit, actually, the Germans face. when used well.
Oh, it's just a bloodbath in the south. Mortars coming down on Gren's, nades going in against mortar squads. Oh, another big mortar. I'm always curious if one of these squads is going to get dunked in the drink. Oh my god, here comes another one. Oh man, these combat engineers survived it somehow. There's a lot of fighting in the center as well. Siberians. Oh, conscripts are getting ripped a new ass, if I do say so. And the snipers are way too far forward.
Just gotta be careful. They're on
Those
red cover.
mortars were stressing them out. They instantly retreat. It was first a soft retreat, now it's a hard retreat, and really the star of the show has been these two German mortars. Where's the purple one? Here it is, hiding behind this very strong house. They're both laying in a lot of hurt.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I mean, Smierc is a very urban map, lots of houses, and it's always a good idea just to get mortars, just to open up these weapon teams. Nice grenade in the mid from the guards.
Almost dodged it completely, not quite.
And these guards have to be careful as well. Yeah,
I'm surprised these mortars don't have more kills than they do. Well, one's got 11. That's fantastic. This one's got 4, but it just seems like they're constantly killing stuff. All right, well now we do have an upgraded 222, and we have a 4 Gren 222 push at the top, and you know now Siberian and Ciez are all spread out all over the place. So this sort of blobbed up push is going to be super strong, and if he can catch units stranded like this conscript squad up in the north, he's going to be able to shred them.
And Ciez has managed to get some shock troops over on the east side. Managed to retreat one mortar, and the other team is unpacking. Very good awareness just to get out of dodge, because he knows these shock troopers are going to come in.
I love their footsteps in the snow.
Nice grenade, making them come around the hedge. Oh, you don't want to be there. You're going to get destroyed.
And that conscript squad is wiped in the north. And now these shocks have to leave. Yeah, nicely defended on both fronts by the Axis team.
Ciez has got the T-70, and I think...
Ah, yeah, he likes to rush that.
He does have quite a big window of opportunity because Urb has just started to build a Panzer IV, but the Germans have only got the 222 as anti-vehicle right now. They don't have a pack.
Which would lose to the T-70, right?
The 222, yes, it will. It will lose. If you supplement the 222 with other units, then it can win, but it won't win in a one-on-one. The T-70's coming in where the 222 is.
Oh man, action all over the place. This fight looks really interesting. T-70 versus 222, and gets the kill. Well, he backed up by the AT gun, and that was a real 1-2 punch.
And in the mid, there's some action. Snipers laying in shots at that Gren squad. 2 guys left. He's got to retreat, and he does.
Yeah, it seems like these guys, you know, this is the semifinals. They've already played a round or 2 today. It seems like they're in rhythm. They're not losing squads. We're seeing a higher quality of play, which is nice.
Yeah, and the Germans, you know, the German team, they're giving them a really good fight. Sorry, giving the Soviets a really good fight as well, pushing them back really hard. Although the Soviets are starting to come back into it a bit more now with, you know, they've got their vehicle on. But the P4's on now as well, and this P4 should be able to repel this T-70 threat quite handedly.
Oh, he couldn't get the mortar home in time. Annihilated by the sniper team.
So Sibber's buttoned the P4, and Ciez is moving up the AT gun now.
Oh boy. Oh
Nice
boy, a lot of
rifle
combined arms. Wow, huge damage against those guards. But he's going to walk right into the AT gun, who does whale of damage. Half health gone on the P4. Snipers back off a bit. They have a lot of juicy targets if they could get into range. Oh boy, these guys are trying to... I'm going to put the fog of war on. I'm going to show you what the Soviets see. And you can tell that these guys are dancing in and out of the fog of war, making this a very complicated fight to manage. Turn it off again. P4 is trying to get reps. Soviets being pushed.
Taking fire!
By Smierc in the center. He's the purple player. Oh, I never put the resources on for you guys. I'm sorry. Let me put those on. So down here we're following Sib. That's Ciez at the top. Smierc second from the bottom, and Urb third from the bottom.
So Smierc is now making a push down on the south. He's trying to take back these VP points.
It's like a firing line of grenadiers. And it's getting going in the north again. P4 is repaired. Conscripts pushing in, leading the way. Wonderful unit positioning between all these combined arms. The snipers are not part of this fight anymore, though. Well, yeah, they are. Okay, they're in the center. They're picking off retreating guys. They almost annihilated that retreating double vet Gren, but they missed the kill shot. And, you know, the Ciez Maxim doing work.
Yeah, what it seems to be is that Ciez is actually pushing with his teams. He's helping Sib out on the north side of the map, whereas he's sending, you know, 1 or 2 units to the south to try and draw the other player out. So it's just really good, you know. If you can draw guys out, draw guys, you know, whole armies to one sections with just 1 or 2 units, and that's, you know, a really good move, because then you can get the rest of your forces with your teammates' forces and focus down one guy.
Yeah. And, you know, any 2-on-1, you're going to win. If one guy is, you know, spending all his time dealing with like one squad in the south, he is not maximizing the efficiency of his units.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, if you can draw people out, that's really good play to do. And I think this is stuff that Soviets have to do now. They have to do a lot of this drawing people out. They have to try and, you know, a bit more cat and mouse really. They have to try and draw squads away, try and pick off individual squads, rather than just engaging head on like they used to be able to do in the previous patch.
All right, Ciez Tier 3 runs smack headlong into all of these grenadiers. One of them has triple vet now, the other 2 have double vet. Now it's a big fight. There's some Faust going in, but it doesn't look... I guess Smierc didn't like the fight. And,
I think he opted to run away.
Yeah, he put a Faust in and then just got out. Which was safe, but, I mean, wow. Look at this. The force from Urb. Everything's... You know, it's like he gave up a push on the north, and he decided to come to the middle, but sure enough, the Soviets came to the middle as well. Everybody moved into the middle and joined there for what wound up not being a sort of to-the-mat fight. They kind of just all backed out of it. I'm going to put the Fog of War on one more time, and you can see that all they really see of each other are these like ranged units like this mortar.
And Smierc has actually got a Panther out now as well, so that will help in the AT department. So a good call. I mean, it's really good for German. 1 goes tier 3, 1 goes tier 4, which is because the Panther's a very good anti-vehicle unit.
Panther hits the field. All right, now it's popping off. Shocks are leading the way. The T-70's pushing forward. They're competing for the center VP. P4 is repaired again. Urb has been really great about bringing that P4 back to health very quickly. T-34 is there. T-34 to 85 comes onto the field. They will probably make a big difference.
Yeah, they'll be able to take out this P4 no problem, which gets marked.
Let's go full screen, boys. We're going in for the fight. Here come the T-34s. AT's pushing up. Panther's shooting from down here. All right, it is rocking and rolling. The center of Samoski.
A massive amount of Grens coming in now.
Oh boy, the Germans get pushed back. Here comes Smierc in the south. He's pushing forward. He's got tons of vet on his Grens. The shock troopers are about to fall. They're double vet. They're retreating. Now the Soviets are moving back and letting their tanks lay in tons of hurt on these grenadiers. This one's down to 1 man. A couple guys out of the T-70's coming in to push, and Smierc finally throws it in. He doesn't like the fight anymore. And look at this Ipkai. After all is said and done, the center VP remains white, and everybody wants to lick their wounds. What a battle. Can't tell you who really won it, but we got a ton of units back in their base.
And they lost a lot of manpower with that. Well, at least Smierc did. He lost quite a few men in the squads.
Oh, we got a pack hunt out to dry. Actually, that's a captured Ciez.
I think he'll be all right. He'll get away. Yeah,
this mortar's too far forward. They could really do with getting rid of these conscripts who are just making a nuisance of themselves, providing line of sight right up at the front. The P4 plows across the lake, and here come the T-34-85s. Where's that AT gun now? Got to get him back in the fight. Oh, man. There is so much action. Sib's got his snipers alive. One's got double vet. One's got single vet. The Panther's laying in shots. The pack is laying in shots. What a hell of a battle. I'm going full screen again. There's just too much to show. A barrage from the Ciez against all of this marauding imp.
the snipers are still there, plugging away at squads. You might be able to get this Vet 2 Gren squad in the middle as well. Yep, he gets it. He's lost one.
Pop.
Squad.
Dropped LMG probably.
Yep, dropped LMG, so that's a worthy acquisition.
These guys would love to get an 18-8 off against the Panther in the south. They've been hopping in and out of those houses. Now we have a counter Ziz barrage. Ziz against Ziz, but he only gets one shot off. That's a lot of ammo spent. What popped? I think where the T70 popped? Where was it? I missed it. Okay, we need a mini map. I'm sorry, guys, but this is just great. I love seeing this at full screen. Oh, man, the snipers are coming in. The guards are leading the way. Oh, what an intense battle in the center of Smierc. They've buttoned that rear P4 while capping. Shocks are pushing forward. It's like the Stalingrad scene in the first mission. Just rush everything forward. This Panther's like, fine, come on, man. I'll be happy to kill you all. There's a quick squad wipe. Don't know who did it. Perhaps it was the mortar. I'm not sure, but that hurt.
I think it was the Panther or the P4 actually. Got a good shot in.
It seemed like it came from the north. Maybe it was the P4. P4 has 11 infantry kills. Wow, the armor's going to hold, but it looks like the Soviet infantry will at least win the center VP. Smierc has decided to flank and go cap the north. Interesting. Don't know if that's a good move or not. Too early to tell. Sib, smart to capture that Ziz. Nicely
they
done.
Need all the AT they can get. Because they have to be wary that if the Germans can get Panzerwerfer out as well, this will be very tough for the Soviets to come, to break down.
So what do you think of Smierc moving to the north? Good move? Bad move?
It's not a bad idea. I mean, hopefully, I'm guessing what he's banking on is that he can actually draw out some units from the Soviets, so then they can get the mid back.
How can I help?
So I'm guessing that's what he's hoping for. Now he's going to try and set up a flank maybe on the mid, but I think he's got too many.
Sib snipers have 17 and 28. That's a lot of kills.
And there's another dead sniper as well. He had two.
Yeah, the first one wasn't so great. Number 2 and number 3 are pretty darn awesome. Oh man, the Gren Horde. Look, Ciez is going to take them all on with a couple of Maxims.
On, spin them. Here comes the rifle nades.
Yeah. There's too many Grens.
Too many, but he might be able to. Yeah, he presses one, and hopefully Sib will come up to assist with the sniper.
Those snipers are badass. And now the T-34 is going to back them up.
There's something as well I should mention with suppression in this game. If a squad's suppressed, if they stop receiving any hits from the MG, you can still keep them in the suppressed state by actually having another squad shoot at them. So they won't recover from suppression until they're out of combat.
Even if conscripts are shooting them or something.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, he's putting his flank on, hoping that the snipers would get out of position. He got that part, and one sniper goes down. That's success for Smierc to take out one of those wicked double vet snipers. Nicely played. Moving around and coming up from the south. That's the way to kill sniper. Get behind him. I wonder if he sees this one retreating, if he can focus it. Nope. Doesn't notice it. They're still shooting at this MG. It's trying to retreat too. It gets cleared. These Grens are, I don't know, I think I like this move for the north. They're doing tons of damage up here. And they're spreading the Soviets all over the place. Let's see how Urb is holding it down in the center. He's got a double vet pack out on the ice. This P4 has been wonderfully preserved throughout the game. Uh-oh, he's taking shots from the Su-85, the T-34-85 now. He's got double vet skirts. I love to see that.
And Sib has now got 4 T-34-85s.
Good grief, look at them all. Look at them all. And what is this I hear firing far away? Is there
that
some
is
kind
the
of
light German howitzer?
Ooh, look at it. There it is.
Wow.
105. I don't know. Wow. I never see that unit. Seriously.
It's actually very underrated. It has a very short cooldown. And it's very underused too. Actually, all the howitzers I think are quite underrated, to be honest, in the game. But yeah. So as soon as those rounds are over, you'll be able to fire a few more in. And Ciez should be able to call in. Yes, he calls in a T-30. Sorry, an ISU 152.
Hello. We gotta get Ciez some skins, huh? He should watch some streams and like type MTW in stream chat, win himself some skins. Where's Von Klug when you need him?
Don't know. Although Urb has enough to call in the elephant, I think. Really.
Whoa, ram attempt! Success!
Good ram.
So many Grens there, and none of them could
But he might hit this
wind up
Telemine
the
and it
Faust in
might-
time.
And it kills a bunch of Grens as well.
Oh, wow. He's trying to plow him over. It's a roadkill festival. This Gren needs to retreat. Oh, man, it's getting desperate up here. Come on, Gren, retreat. You're triple vet, dude. No reason to lose squads. Oh, the Panther is down.
Puts an IL-2 bombing run on top of that.
And
howitzer,
all
so
the Grens
it's-
finally retreat.
And here comes the ISU 152 to back up those two T-34 85s.
And the Panther arrives. ISU is going to lay in big rounds on that Panther. Oh, look at these tanks running circles around each other, but this rear shot plus the ISU shot, this Panther's almost out. Wow, I think that ISU shot hit the T-34-85 because it just got owned. I think that was a team shot. Look at that. Oh, the pack is nicely positioned for the flank, and the P4 coming in too.
It's over a mine. It's
It's
sitting
still
duck.
alive somehow. Oh my lord, it's still alive. Nice mine. This pack flanked by the 85s. And this P4, such a nice unit, is gonna fall. And how's that Panther doing? He's next. You're
He's on
next.
the health.
You're
And
next
the
on the
T-34
target list. Boom. Wow.
There's
Amazing.
an elephant out on the map, and
Oh,
it's
just too late. Where you been, bro? You missed it. You missed the whole thing.
unfortunately.
It just happened, and you were too late to take part.
But he's going across the ice. Now, I remember watching a
Oh
game
boy!
the other day when
There-
someone
that's a
else
heavy
put an
tank.
elephant on the ice.
And what happened?
And I'm not going to name names.
Oh,
But
was it me?
It fell through the ice. No.
good.
It was a stream. I was watching a stream.
Glad it wasn't me. Was it the player who was streaming or the opponent?
It was the player who was streaming.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
And they and it got sunk
Nice. Nice.
on this very map as well. So he's got to be careful here because that thing, all you need to do is throw a Molotov on it, and it'll just drop it into the drink.
He doesn't seem to want to go out on the ice.
Like Sim activated crew repairs, but yeah,
It's going to take a lot of fouls. Oh, he's providing LOS. The elephant will kill this thing, finally.
Yeah, one more shot. Okay, miss.
That one whizzed by all the Gren's heads. All right, come on, elephant. Come on, do it. Do it. Uh-oh.
One
Uh-oh.
more
Did not succeed. Somebody's going to have to go up there and keep LOS. He's got Fausted up. That failed too. Wow. That T-3045 was a huge pain in the behind. It would not die.
Yeah, that was because it had the crew repairs on at the time, so it just wouldn't. It was gaining health between shots.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah.
notice that.
Yeah, if you
That's-
click on
that
that, you'll see
explains
like a
it.
little wrench. You see like a little wrench in the top left.
Yeah.
That means he's activated the crew repairs. Yeah. So there's the ISU. It won't win a straight up fight against the elephant. But,
Oh, look at this crazy way that the elephant is, on this bank of the ice. Are you telling me this
track as
cannon
well.
can really still shoot up? It can, but it's weird. It kind of shoots shallow sometimes. Like the shells land in front of the targets.
Yeah, it's got some weird scat because it's got such a big range.
Like that one landed a good few meters in front of those guards.
Yeah. But this ISU is picking off their infantry though. They're in big trouble because one of them's only got two pioneers and a mortar. Urb has only got 2 pioneers and a mortar. Smierc still has 5 Grens and an MG, but they're getting whittled down every time they go in.
There's too many T-34-85s up here. Grens can't handle it. I mean, they can do Fausts, but they don't really have any persistent AT. So
Yeah, exactly. And the T-34, the Ved 2 one, you'll notice as well. If you can look at it carefully, you'll notice that its turret spins faster, and that's what it gets at Ved 2. It gets a faster turret speed.
no kidding.
Yeah. So yeah, if you look at it, you can see it moves
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
quicker than the other one.
Yeah, you can.
That's what it gets eventually. So a lot of the
Nice.
pet actually in the game is all sort of things like that. You know, faster vet, faster speed. It's not really just like more health
Yeah.
or stuff like that. It's more like things that accentuate the role of the unit.
And I would love to see this elephant move over to the right. And I mean, he's Fausted so many 85s. If he could just like put a unit in a house or something and hang out and provide LOS for a while, the elephant could pick him off. But the elephant's really static, and he's just kind of sitting in this, in my opinion, kind of bad position, trying to shoot across the lake.
Yeah, I think maybe he's just trying to control the ISU. I think that's what he's doing. So that the ISU can't come any further forward and pick off more guys as they come out of the base. So that's why it's there. It's just protecting against wipes. But Sib, I think, will actually set up for a flank on that elephant. He's got the two T-34-85s on the north side of
Four.
Smierc.
Or, yeah. There are 3 in the north, 1 in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, sniper gets sniped by the elephant. It's got the long vision on, you know, so it can see those snipers all the way across there.
Yeah, and spotting scopes as well. And Urb mentions this, sniper elephant.
There's the dude with his binoculars. He's checking it out. Where the baddie's at.
Yeah. But yeah, he's setting up a flank on the elephant. That's the only armor they've got. They've got a bunch of Grens and an elephant. And so they're not in a good spot, really. So they're just going to sit back, sit on the VPs, pick off squads as they can.
Urb's really lost all his infantry, hasn't he? I mean, he doesn't have much of a
He's not
force
got
left.
much left.
That was a fantastic battle in the center about 10 minutes ago. That
Yeah,
was
it was.
amazing. Really great fight. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope I obsed it well. I just went full screen and kind of zoomed out and tried to see everything. It was madness.
So I think the Soviets, they're just going to chill out, cap the points, let the VPs tick down. Oh, and Smierc calls it GG.
Oh,
It could
I
have
was
went on a bit
hoping.
longer.
I was hoping for a big attack against the elephant, that kind of thing. You know, send in all the T-34s, rush in. Look at this triple vet sniper. Those ladies killed 34 Krauts.
Yeah, and I think the other one that died as well had a fair kill count too.
Oh yeah. All right, that was game 1. We will give the point to, what do they call themselves? Wish we were playing Vico.
Wish we were playing Vico. That's a you know.
What a crappy troll name for their team. These are
I know
two of the best Co2 players. Calling their team something that's silly. Anyway.
I think they're trying to take a poke at someone. People in
at
chat
whom?
probably know. They probably know. Who
I
it
don't
is.
know. You can tell me later or in Steam or something. If you don't want to out anybody.
I'll give you a clue. Red badge.
Oh, well, that's easy then.
Yeah, red badge.
There's only 2 people it could be, and I think I know who it is. The other would be Budweiser.
It's not him.
I know. I'm saying that's who the other person it could be would be.
Yeah.
All right. So how you guys doing in chat there? What happened? VP drained? No, the Krauts just said GG, man. They
called it.
They were beaten, so they threw in the towel. MTW Co2 is here. I don't know who that is.
That's the channel. I think that might be Cataclaw, is it? Or maybe
it could
Von
be
Kuhn?
Anybody. It could be
anybody. They've all got access. It might be Von Ivan even.
Not Von Ivan.
Could be Von Ivan. Good old Von Ivan.
Hey, Von Ivan, try to type envy game. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let me give this point to Siberian and Ciez. They're up 1-0, and we're gonna switch the sides. Might as well do that now before I forget. Boop and boop, and give us 30 seconds or a minute or 2 to load the replay. We'll be right back. I'll play my song. You chat. I'm gonna throw a commercial at you guys so that SNF channel can like earn $1. I'm not exaggerating.
You are exaggerating. It's more like a cent.
Yeah, 30. Well, I think after the whole night stream, we might get $1.
Nice. Esports.
Sports the shit out of this bitch. All right, here's some music. Turn it loose. Marvel Years. We'll be right
All
back.
right, laters.